Veronica's June Swoon is the second episode of the third season of Veronica's Closet. This one's directed by Shelley Jensen, and as always, there will be spoilers from this point on as I discuss the episode. To be honest, I don't have that much to say. Sometimes with Veronica's Closet, I've got a lot of thoughts, sometimes not too many. And although I don't have too many thoughts, it doesn't mean I didn't enjoy it, but at the same time, I feel like this is laying the foundations for the rest of the season, or at least setting us up to know what might be in store, and largely with the character of June. But very quickly, we also have a subplot involving Josh and spending time with Chloe's father, and the steam room scene was, well, different. It's definitely a different scene to what we usually get in Veronica's Closet, and that part of the narrative, it was absolutely fine, but the main focus honestly kind of feels very similar to the previous season's beginning, where Alec was part of the company. Now we have June, who we learn Alec gave the 51% of the company to, and everybody's worrying that June's going to come along and fire them because she's got a greater percentage of the company, and Veronica thinks as long as she just makes small changes, she can get on board with it and make peace with it, because at the end of the day she can't do anything about it really. And I said spoilers, so I guess I can kind of say what happens, but at the same time it's unclear exactly what June's going to do going forward. But based on this episode, it seems like she's not averse to making large changes to the building, and I'm not really sure what she's going to do going forward. She's coming across as obviously very ditzy and not very business focused, but I think she might surprise us. I could be wrong, and if I am wrong about that, that also wouldn't surprise me. But based on this episode, I think we can expect the unexpected from June, and I'm really keen to see what happens with her. She's played by Lorri Bagley, and as a character, she's very interesting and I think quite unpredictable, so I'm keen to see what happens there. She's also basically the opposite of Alec, but it's a very similar situation to the beginning of season 2 when Alec came along. So I really have no idea what they're going to do with this, but this episode definitely helped to pave the way for the rest of the season, and I'm really looking forward to finding out. Veronica was, of course, wonderful in this. Kirstie Alley was fabulous. My favourite moment, one of my favourite moments, is when Olive collects the pizza for Veronica, and then Veronica reveals that she didn't order a pizza. It doesn't sound that funny, but just Olive's facial expression was fabulous. So definitely some really good moments in this episode. June as a character, I'm getting on board with pretty quickly, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what else this season has in store.